Ever since I heard Magic the Gathering planned a Final Fantasy expansion, I knew I was going to spend an irresponsible amount of money. I played when there was only 15 card and 60 card booster packs, but now it's a juggernaut of various products and IPs. Even Sonic the Hedgehog. It was kind of pricey for just 8 cards. There's cards like SpongeBob memes, Echo's Tree Hideout in Arcane, then there's Vincent van Gogh from Doctor Who. I'm surprised at the variety of artwork, whether they're from the game, from the original artists, or from new artists. I love Final Fantasy X the most, and you can kind of tell that they did too. These cards have a lot of my favorite moments.
Rides the shoe puff? All aboard!
And of course, not all moments were captured.
Stay away from the summoner!
They made 4 different Sing cards. I had to get them in foil because just the way they reflect the light, it kind of gives it like a 3D look. They put so many locations from Final Fantasy X and they come with nostalgic quotes.
You're not really going to see the dead, more like your memories of them. People think of their relatives and the Fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else.
They say that clouds of fireflies gather here when night falls.
The entire river glows like a sea of stars.
Really? Hey, I got an idea!
We're not waiting till nightfall.
Yuna's decision has to be one of my favorites. These Yuna cards look really impressive. The whites really stick out. And that's the main reason why I got Lord Jiskel. The dude came back from the dead long enough just to say, "Don't trust my son Seymour."
Lord Jiskel!
Oh, Lord Jiskel!
The Fireflies really make the card look good. Except the actual Firefly card. It looks kind of flat. It kind of looks like there's a Surge foil window and a spirit is behind it. The Through the Ages cards also look impressive in foil. Vayne, a character I don't care about, has a lot of dimension in their design. But not all foil looks this way. This Sync card looks a little flat. You might not even seen the creature if I didn't mention it. You can't tell Golbez is foil until you move him around, then the gold lining shimmers. Surge foil on normal cards do not look very good, but Surge foil does look a lot better on the borderless cards for the characters. What's really cool is Fang and Vanille can combine into Ragnarok. It's just like the big furry monster from the Unglued set. I liked it so much that I got all versions for it. I even started to make those 3D crafts. I started with this one and made a few mistakes, but I learned from those mistakes to make these other 2. I actually changed the background on this one. For Pull from Tomorrow is Xanargan. One thing I didn't expect was the sheer variety of the different card types and where to get them. Like there's Riku, then there's the Surge foil, the extended art foil. Look at Balthier and Fran for example. I have the foil regular version, and then the foil borderless, and the foil extended art. But wait, why does the extended art look like the regular one? Because it's not the extended art. It's another borderless, and a few cards actually have multiple artwork and versions and alternate versions. Let's go back to Riku. It's not too pricey to buy this card for less than 40 cents. The Surge foil jumps up in price to $4.39. Then the regular extended art is $1.60, but the extended art foil is $11.41 because it has that favorite character tax. Same with Garnet from Final Fantasy IX. Only 20 cents, and the foil is only a quarter. Extended art is $2, but the extended art foil is over $20. And to prove my point of favorite character tags, we have Cypher. Cypher is not a character on people's favorite lists. He has the normal and foil version, and then the borderless, and then an extended art, but the foil extended art is just $5.41. Even the Surge foil borderless is $15.46, at a little bit less than the extended art foil for Garnet. Beatrix only has 3 types, a normal one at 89 cents, but check out the extended art foil at $25, what a jump. Why was there no consistency with the different versions of these cards? All I got is a shrug emoji. And worst of all, trying to figure out what card you can get from where isn't any better. Let's start with Cloud Midgard Mercenary. You can get the regular version and the foil versions in the regular packs, and the foil versions in the collector's packs. The extended art version only exists in collector's packs, but the extended art foil only exists in the bundle and gift bundles, and each bundle comes with 2 randomly selected extended art foils. So yes, I recently found this out. You cannot get an extended art foil from the collector's pack, only from the bundles. The borderless can come in either regular or collector packs in regular and foil. But if you want Cloud X-Soldier from the Commander version, then you can find him in Commander decks and a foil version in the collector boosters. The extended art is the same rules as before. The borderless this time, it's not in the regular packs, but only in collectors. The Surge Foil normal version of this card is in the Commander Collector Edition, and the Surge Foil borderless are only in the collector boosters. Now back to the Midgard Mercenary Cloud. Their Surge Foil borderless are only in collector boosters. And if you want this version, you're out of luck. They're only given to the winners of the Pro Tour, and you're gonna have to shell out over 3,000 bucks in the secondhand market. Then there's this version that only comes in the Commander Deck Game Edition that's coming out in December. Then there's a Chocobo version, and there's a small chance to get it in the Chocobo bundle, also coming out in December. Then, to muck everything up, there's the card Secret Rendezvous. Yo, when you're on Disc 2 of Final Fantasy VII at the Golden Saucer, you can get one of the 4 scenes where Cloud takes a trolley with a party member. This ain't the real card though, this is just a Photoshop. I wish, right? They have the commander symbol, so they must all come from the commander deck somehow, right? Not exactly, only Tifa does, and it's kinda complicated. Someone on Reddit asked, why is the regular version of Tifa the cheapest of the 4, but the foil version is the most expensive? Tifa does come from the commander deck, so she's the cheapest, but the other 3 can only be obtained from collector boosters. There's no regular foil version of Tifa, so only the Surge foil version exists, which comes from the collector commander deck. So if you're only collecting foil versions, Tifa's going to look different than the others. All the Sids are also present, and they do show up in regular packs, but for some reason, only the Final Fantasy XIV Sid has the extended art. And if anywhere in this video, something is incorrect, can you really blame me? I've been reading what comes and where for a while, and it's been very inconsistent. So much that they need this lengthy article to explain everything, but even then, I can't quite get an answer, like on the collector sample pack. With every commander deck, you get a collector sample pack that has 2 cards from the collector's boosters. But you only get the commander cards and not the standard ones. And I couldn't get a straight answer online. Like, I read that you could only get the extended arts, both regular and foil, from the commander decks, but I did see someone pull a borderless one. So I don't know if Surge foils are in there either. And what about the Secret Rendezvous? They have the commander symbol. You'll have an easier time figuring out which game I got these screenshots from. There, that's your only clue.